everybody. Good morning or good afternoon or good evening, depending on what time it is for you where you are. Happy Saturday. Welcome to your weekend. If it's your weekend. If not, just welcome to Saturday. Hello. Hi. Good morning. Octopixie1971 with a 51-month resub. Happy Saturday. We're here. Woohoo. Streak ahoy. Good morning. Happy music. My show is on. This is the most flattering thing anyone's ever said to me. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. It's a Paladin day today, unless we somehow get him just like Giga geared and we run out of stuff to do. But I feel like we're gonna have some stuff to do. This is not my Paladin, this is an optical illusion. I was just checking to see if I could spend any enchanting concentration, because it's occurred to me that it's pretty valuable. If I do nothing but make like a chest enchant every like now and then, or you know, maybe like a weapon enchant or something, if that's all I do, then that's pretty good. What do people tend to buy? Fiery Resolve for sure. No, that's not right. What's a good weapon enchant? What do I use? Authority of Storms? That one's got the least profit. Maybe people have already gone in on it. Maybe I'll just stick to chest enchants. We'll make one of these, and then they have the same mats. We'll just get enough mats for I don't know, 4 Radiant chest cells. Well, yeah, I usually do at least 1 Stormrider's Agi and then a couple of Radiants. Call it like 300. We'll aim for 4. We have the storms, we have the powder. I will need more gleaming shards, another like 27 of those. And then we got lots of crystals, so that's good. I'm gonna remember to shatter something this time, because that's gonna give me some extra stats. Particularly the ingenuity, I think. The one that makes you sometimes not use your concentration. So we'll shatter a random whatever, it doesn't really matter. Shatter something. Making money just for like a second. Yeah, so it's gonna give me resourcefulness and ingenuity. Also multi-craft, but we're not making mana oil, so that's fine. And we're gonna do, let's see, not best reagents. Just the silver one, thank you very much. I need more vellum, I'm almost out, my goodness. Make 1 of these, and then maybe 3 of these, just to kind of do that. Let's see, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Ha ha ha. And it's worth approximately 2,000 gold per, you know, roughly. I could do it again, couldn't I? No, I have insufficient reagents. I'm out of storm dust. That's fine. We'll sell those. We'll sell those and call it good. Happy tinderbox prices finally came down. What if it's people, what if it's me? What if it's people like me that are finally doing like a ton of delves and all their alts and they're like just printing tinderboxes? Because I feel like that's what I've been up to. And post that one. I don't need to hold on to that. Looks good, looks good. Yeah, you know, wouldn't hurt to make a little itty bitty bit of gold. But that's not what we're doing today. Delving rate is also spiked with the seasons. It's just such a prolific way to get really good initial gear for an alt. Or like a main, depending on kind of what item level you're shooting for, with or without other people. Also, how funny is Anthus with his ore? I get a kick out of this. I'm gonna keep him like this for a while. I like this set a lot. He's like, who wants some? Stay back. This is my boat. You think you could just come on private property? Oh, man. He's gonna chuck you into the drink. Oh, coffee good. Coffee real good. Anthus, our king. Our lord. The people's tank. Maybe. I was figuring out Rhett. I might do some prod. I know there's a time walking quest. If I can do 5 time walking dungeons, it just sounds like it's gonna take a long time. I could do, you know what I should do? Oh, I don't want to, but I should go to the Siren Isle and just see how long it takes to, like, genuinely and actually get, oh, I have a wave scrambler. I should use that. How long it takes to get the thingy. I don't really want to on principle because I'm stubborn and, I don't know, it's old. But it would be a decent idea. So those are veteran. We're just kind of cleaning up the bags a tiny bit here. Making sure we're not holding on to anything that we don't need, so I don't get super confused about what gear I'm supposed to wear. I have 4 elemental training stones. Can I level anybody with that? Level, no 25s. Yeah, sure. Wobbles, come here. It won't get them all the way leveled, but it'll do a chunk. Is there a skip? You need to get the gems. Yeah, that's the thing, is I haven't done any of it. I don't know anything about what the skip looks like, so it would be kind of an educational excursion. I also want to check and see. He's, I think, out of keys. No, he's got one more key. Okay. So I need to do one more delve, and I could use my wave scrambler. I can do that on my own, probably. I wanted to see if there's any, like... Let me turn on world quest list for him if I still have it. I don't know if it was working. World quest list. I'll turn it on. I wanted to see if there was any just, like, world quest items that were going to be big upgrades for me. Because I know that I was missing, like, a cloak. Gotta buy the gems you need or farm them out. Skip is super fast, get the ring, 1 gem. Okay. I mean, even that is probably... Whoa, what happened here? He is ready to sunbathe. Yes, I'm 620, which I'm actually pretty happy with. It looks like, gear-wise, we have a trinket. Okay, we can get cloaks. We can sure get cloaks. We need to go to Undermine and do a couple world quests for cloaks. There's also, that's not going to be better. That's not going to be better. We can get coffer keys. That's for another one in Undermine. Oh, that's an easy one. Okay, so we can maybe pick up, let's do like a couple of Undermine world quests. Let's do at least one Undermine world quest to get a cloak, and then we'll think about the Siren Isle. I will consider not being 1,000,000% mule-headed today. Living his best underpants life. Okay. Yeah, I feel like even without the best gems, any ring is probably still better than the rings that I have on. So maybe there's a compromise to my stubbornness where I could just be, you know, like, oh, I'm gonna get the thing. I might not get all the gemmies for it. There are 2 different quests that I could do for this. Might be invisible cloak. Do I want to get grease residue or dark fuse slain? Basically the same thing. I think I'll go fill the bar. There must be a warband spell I can use to discover this map. My goodness, it's like he hasn't been anywhere. Can't take this guy anywhere. Huh. War machine. Thanks for the bits. 580, probably good starter gear. Yeah, 600's nice if you can get it. 580's fine. If you can get yourself into like minimum 600 stuff. Oh, this is such a cute map. That's lovely. And you'll get new things quite quickly. Iron is what gets me to want to get alt rings. I do need iron. That is an unassailable fact. I kind of want to like fight rares, but like for what? You know what I mean? For nothing. Okay. I'm 620. I'm allowed to be here. I'm not going to get immediately... Oh, no, I'm not going to get immediately murdered. That was fine. I do lots of damage. Look at me go. Look at me hit people with my stick. And by stick, I mean ore. Because I'm a swabby. I'm Swabby-anthus. I considered the salty title. I considered the other various nautical titles that we have available, but I thought that with the... I thought I wanted to go for Swabby, because he's wearing the Swabby outfit anyway. I still have yet to look at the rotation section. I looked at the cheat sheet quick guide section of the Wowhead Paladin guide. I haven't looked at the rotation section to figure out like what my opening order is, because I feel like you go into combat and you got a lot of like things that are all good ideas. But some of them are important. Some of them they say are very important. Press buttons, win. Yeah, I guess it's working fine for now. Maybe I shouldn't worry about it too much. It's not like this is going to be my main or anything. Will he work for the trade Prince Revelcats? Eventually. Eventually. Actually, one main thing that I really wanted to do, maybe after getting at least my basic ring, is I want... Actually, maybe I should go pick it up. Well, it'll count retroactively. I need to get a checklist. That is, like, half the reason why I'm playing alts in the first place, is to try to... Let's try and see if we can get away with a little bit of an AoE pull. Is my paladin better than my other characters already? Why is everything just falling over nicely because I asked it to? I swear my 660 priest takes more damage doing that kind of thing. And also takes longer to get going. My goodness. I don't even know what these buttons are doing. This is silly. Alright. So that's a nice upgrade. Actually, my cloak didn't suck that bad. It's fine. We got an explorer cloak down. So I'm now in full season 2 gear, which is good. Some of it's still like explorer 1, but it's all current, which is nice. That puts me at 621. I have some veteran pieces from the weekly boxes. I mean, yeah, sure, it's right there. I have some champion pieces, I'm sure, because I did a couple of let's see. What did I get actually? Oh yeah, okay, I got champion boots and I got champion pants and a champion belt from Dells. I knew I did Dells. I knew I had something. I did get AOTC. We killed Heroic Gallywix this raid week on our progression night. I was so happy. I was so proud of us. It was hard. Sign me up as DPS, please. Thank you. Uh-oh, I might sneeze. Pardon me. Oh no, I don't like it. Welcome to Red Paladin. Oh gosh. I don't remember where I got this ore. Maybe it was from the Siren Isle. It looks like that kind of thing. Who knows? But it's really floating my boat. Pun intended. It's doing it. I like how many self-heals I have. Like, if I'm willing to, like, hang out and not really do all that much damage, I can heal myself pretty substantially. I know that's part of the whole Paladin sales pitch, but, like, it's nice. Thunderstorm? Mm-hmm. Spring is sprung. Allergies begun. Theoretically possible. I have this thing that if I feel like if I never admit that I have allergies, then I just won't have them. I'm in big allergy denial. It's not allergies, it's just like a 20-week long string of really low-grade colds. Okay. World boss done. Does not look like we got loot for it, but that's okay. Got some cresties and stuff. I lived in denial. It's only a river in Egypt, right? Okay, so we need to get a checklist. And we need to get the Siren Isle ring, I suppose. I have an adventure ring I could replace. One of my rings is veteran. I feel like that's pretty good, but I will take another one. Also, I suppose we can pick up these, because if we do it again, it's another like 600 resonance crystals for doing just the trio of weeklies out here. Also, holy valor stones. And crests and stuff. I could probably upgrade some things pretty early and make some room in crests. Champion and veteran gear, if I can afford to, would be... I mean, I guess I can't do champion gear yet. Actually, I can probably get champion to 4 of 8. I think I have the crest for that. I should probably take him on a tour to visit the quartermasters of all the reputations I've previously completed. Okay. So, you only really need to do 3 things, because I feel like Side with the Cartel is always on here, and you will have always done at least that. So that's not too bad. Get a free roomed crest. Oh.
What's shaking, pal?
So we can get some more resonance crystals if we do the excavations. And we can take the Floodgate quest too, why not? Yeah, you may as well skip the Undermine campaign. That's fine. And then that's gonna give me, yeah, so I could do story mode and get an enchanted rune crest. I don't really want to craft anything. I didn't craft anything on my hunter. I think that is a level of effort that I am not willing to expend for my alts. I think let's do Siren Isle. Huh? Let's not get it twisted. Let's just go pick up the ring. You know, we don't have to make it perfect. Perfect day for a race. We'll at least see what the catch-up looks like. Tennessee just made my face leak because of bad seals. No allergies here. Bad seals. I know we probably mean something else, but I'm imagining like marine seals in Tennessee. Just, arp, arp. How are we here? Arp. What are we doing? Arp. Siren Isle. This way? Question mark? Oh, I was gonna do item upgrades. That's right. I was gonna swing by the upgrader. I feel like playing a freshly leveled character is really bad for trying to focus on anything. It really chucks you all over the place rapidly and a lot. Alright, so anything champion I have, I'm gonna 4 evade it, because that's a good use for my carved crests. And, you know, everything's discounted, of course, because it's my alt. That'll help. I guess the lower things, it's just a Valor Stone problem. I was gonna say, like, you know, you can upgrade Adventure Gear without spending any crests at all. It's just using Valor Stones. Satisfied with doing mining and herbing runs. 30 to 60 minutes. Get decent amount doing that. Nice. Not too bad. And then we put them at 622. Yeah, I feel like that little trio of Undermine Weeklies is nice to do just for resonance crystals if you're behind like me. Gonna need lots and lots and lots of them. Hi, can we go?
Hey, what's the news? We'll get it done. Back to work.
There's so many people I can talk to that can't help me. It'll be funny if the boat just, like, takes off, like, leaves.
Yeesh. Took my head off, why don't you?
Is it you?
Hello, man.
No.
Be seeing ya.
Well, spit it out. Yeah, what do you want?
This is a problem of mine, is that I'm nearly ready to head back. You ready to go? Okay.
Don't work too hard.
Break time's
I'm sure there's like obvious things that I am just not thinking of because I am missing them, you know. Feel for Mythic Key Runners not getting any gold at the end of the runs for the repair bills. A lot of low effort activities they can do to earn that. I have a feeling this isn't on a timer. I spoke with everybody on the ship. There's probably a quest. Let me see. I have a lot of quests. That one sounds promising. Let's go talk to Foundation Hall. I was kind of hoping it would be like Undermine where I could just go. I didn't need to pick up any prereqs for that. Okay. I was hoping that they would just take me there. Is it you? Expedition awaits. Yes, that's... Oh, okay. That's all you needed to do? You couldn't have stuck that on the dock? Alright. Well, now I know. This is good. This is the learning that we wanted to... This is the learning we wanted to do. Now I'm coming. Hopefully we're not there very long. I'll pick up our scarf quest. I kind of want to, when I'm there, pop into So Easy and see what kind of Mog I'm still missing. Oh, you can't even skip that one. Because I know I left some cool things in that vendor. I just didn't get the Flame Blessed Iron for it. Okay. Oh yeah, we're allowed to fly here now at least, right? Yes, okay. That's good. That's a good start. That'll help. That will help. So, hello. Somebody will offer me a skip. I know it. I believe. They're not going to let me do the whole thing over again. Skip. Yes. Thank you. So then they just give you the ring. Good. It's an upgrade all by itself. And then they give you an item level boost for it. That sticks it at 642. And then they give you a lovely gem for it. I feel like what I might do is just get any 2 gems to go with it. You know, like not worry too much. I guess I'll pick these things up just for the Flame Blessed Iron of it all. 655 is max? That sounds true. Or something in that range. Anyway, something 650-ish. I took it off on my priest because I got hero track rings with biz stats and I figured that was going to be good enough. Oh, I wonder if I'm going to have to actually, like, turn something in. Okay. Because I know that the key is going to be doing, like, the big bosses, so I should probably go wait by the drowned lair. And we'll get a... yeah, it's fine. We're doing fine. Oh yeah, I was going to check in with Soeezy. What am I missing here? I know there's, like, lots of transmog that I'm missing for Flame Blessed Iron, but Soeezy's got all the fun stuff. You can find him in his beach chair areas. He's got the best things. So I still need... there's a pink water gun. Highly important. Pink tropical. Those things are less important to me. I obviously want them eventually, but... actually, the Sunsoak clothing's kind of nice. There's a pet that I missed. Who am I? Let's see. Flame Blessed Iron? Hello? Don't tell me they're stuck in Legacy already. Because I would have had some, because I would have just put some in. Anyway. Flame Blessed Iron. I just want to, like... okay, so I have 3,200. I'm going to get that pet. I can't believe I didn't get a pet. That doesn't sound like me. Skitterbite, you're coming with me. I don't even have one yet. I'm so sorry. I don't care if you're an enormous bug. It's fine. Yay, Cracker. Thank you for the 53-month resub. Appreciate it. Welcome back. Let's go see. This one's open in 10 seconds. I feel like that's how you get extra gems on alts. I'm just making that up, but it sounds true. Just like doing the big, like, timed bosses.
Well done. An exemplary display. The cave is open. Troops, deploy.
I gotta hide his cloak again. It's obscuring the majesty of his ore. Oh, it looks like these are going faster now. That would make sense. People have a lot more gear. What's this button? Oh, that's my funhouse lens. Buy gems in your main, send them to your alt. Would it cost Flame Blessed Iron? Because I need that for collecting stuff. I need it. There's transmog. The worst. Not a ton. I need all of it. Besides, if I don't juice the ring up with the right gems, then it'll be easier to replace it when I'm sick of wearing it. Yeah, I don't know if that logic checks out. I feel like I just used Divine Storm and Final Verdict because I didn't want one of them to feel left out, despite the fact that this is purely single target. Okay, so we can get... oh, they're gonna make me buy it anyway, I think. That's unlocked. There's a rare over here. They might take my Flame Blessed Iron anyway. Did I get a good amount for doing that thing? Did I get any? I got 181. Okay, okay. Yeah, I guess I should look up what the good Ret Paladin gems are for the thing. I'm sure they're not complicated. Here's a rare slain. Oh, I got a season 1 ring. That's not going to help me any. Okay, Ret Paladin Bis Wowhead Circe. And I know that there was, yeah, we're going to do Stalagnarok next. Very good. This seems like a nice thing to do on a Saturday because lots of people are out here doing it. I was worried that no one would be unlocking any of the bosses because then that would take a lot of Flame Blessed Iron all on its own. That would be a big problem. Don't forget, you can catalyze Siren Isle here into Season 1 tier for free. Oh, okay. Just for, like, the mog of it all, I suppose. Interesting. Circe Circlet with Stormbringer's Rune, Fathom Dweller's Rune, and Legendary Skippers. Okay. Oh, I got a Stormbringer's Rune. No, that's the one that's in there, isn't it? No, that's Windsinger's Rune. Can I just, like, pop that out? Oh no, it's a different one. Okay. Sorry. There we go, we got 2. One of them's good. And looks like drain's opening up in a couple of minutes here. Tons of people still farming for the ring. Yeah, it makes sense. Can I fight elites? I know this is a season 1 gear content, but yeah, I can. I'm good. I'm fine. Alright, we'll need to do 15 of those. These Siren Isle weeklies aren't hard, but they're a little... I don't know. They're fine. A little boring, yeah. Just a tiny bit on the boring side. I don't think it's a design problem. I think it's just a, you know, me problem. I feel bad because I feel like they make me boring. Can I mog it? It has a tooltip check for checking if you can catalyze for a mog. That is amazing. That's fantastic. Especially for, like, even past expansions. I'm hoping it works for, like, Dragonflight and stuff. Figuring out which pieces of Dragonflight gear that I could catalyze at various characters for mog sounds like such a headache that I really need to do. Finally got the underpin down. Nice! Congratulations! That's wonderful. Did he give you much trouble? Take a while. He was hard. I still haven't been brave enough to try the next version of it. I'm waiting until my brain is juiced the heck up. Okay. Good. Although I am kind of motivated by the idea of getting lots of flame blessed iron. I forgot how much of it I still needed for stuff. It looks like if I wanted to get everything, we're looking at 55,000, although that's going to include armor pieces that could drop from the bosses directly. Oh yeah, there was going to be, oh, it's 40 more seconds. I was going to say we got to do the boss, but not open yet. Almost. And I'm sure doing this is a lot nicer now that we can fly. So there's that. That's nice. He's Lankajicola fighting underpin. Monster Hunter Wilds has been taking too much of my gaming time recently. You having fun? I know a lot of my friends really like the Monster Hunter games. I like the boss fighting because it reminds me a little bit of Dark Souls, although maybe a tiny bit clunkier. But I always felt horrible because it's just, you know, these monsters are minding their own business. And then they start limping and stuff, and the game's like, yeah, you're doing it! And the monster's like, my babies! With like a broken leg. It's just, it always felt awful. I know they're not real, but still. Great, I'm sad, I'm sorry. And maybe they've worked on that and made the monsters less sympathetic, or maybe I have a problem where I'm just immediately sympathetic to monsters by default. My first instinct is, well, what did they do? How come I'm coming into their home? Partner loves those games and I can't stand to watch it. Cause like I can't claim to make an argument about most games from that standpoint. Like we do a million things in WoW that are not morally very sound. I think it's because of the, I don't know, like you're fighting them for so long that you get to really think about it, and you know they're animals. They're all cute and stuff. Makes me think of The Witcher. Not that I haven't killed like a bajillion deer in WoW to skin them to make light leather leggings, so it's not like I'm too good for it or anything. But Monster Hunter makes you really feel it. This content had some really great cosmetics from it. I'm still kind of in love with the mop. Thunderlord's crackling. That's not what I need.
This kaboom ought to be good.
Lots of iron, though.
What do you think washed
We
down
do
the
kill literal humans in WoW. For some reason, that doesn't bother me so much.
Maybe those monsters have
For some reason, especially in a game, I say especially like I've ever. I promise I'm not out here murdering anybody. But like in a game, I'm like, oh, you know, they probably deserved it. But if it's like a puppy, I'm like, no. Even if it's a puppy that's been menacing a village and has eaten 14 babies and requires a blood sacrifice every spring, I'm still like, I can fix him. It's fluffy. Over 20 years, I've killed literally thousands of human fights. Lots of iron for the rares. That's nice. We are 6 of 15 Vrykul if we wanted to do this quest, which I do. I do want to do this quest. It's going to give me some extra flame blessed iron. We need all of it. I have killed a lot of critters for some pets. Yeah, it's true.
Well done. An exemplary display. The cave is open. Troops, deploy.
Maybe I should just send him over the good gems. I wonder how much flame blessed iron it really is. Yeah. I'll finish the quest that I'm on, that I'm almost done here. This one and then the Vrykul one. I don't think I'm gonna worry too much about the interesting notes. I feel like that one takes forever. Nine. I wonder if you can just like kill these repeatedly to unlock more of them. Maybe, yeah. Yeah, it looks like it. We're waiting. Oh, I need Fathom Dwellers. So if I do Stalagnarok again, it looks like that should give me one of the ones that I need. Not too bad. They come up pretty fast. Reminds me, I really want to finish the Mechagon Safari for that gosh darn frog. It's always something. I still need a wild pet from Undermine somehow. There's some kind of a rat that all the things keeps telling me that I'm missing. I don't know where it is. Should I loot this? Is there anything? No, the Seafarer's caches usually aren't worth it, I don't think. Come on, Panda. Thank you for the 53-month resub. Hi, Hazel. Thanks for existing. Thank you for being here. On the roof? That's the hunter pet that I got. Although maybe they put the battle pet version in the same spot. Because I remember I like did a roof jump to tame a radioactive rat for my hunter. I was all proud of myself when I like landed on it. Most difficult wild pet to catch for me. Okay, inside Mechagon Workshop I don't have, and every time I run a key I want to stop and get it. Is that the only place to get it? It may also be available somewhere outdoors. I know there's pet battles in there, but I feel like maybe they're available elsewhere too. That is funny. I used to stop to fight pets in raid. I forget which raid it was. I want to say like the Najatar raid. I forget what it was called. Eternal Palace maybe. There were like sea slugs or something in the tunnel, and I was like, hold on, I'll be right there. I will heal you in 2 to 3 minutes. Oh, we gotta get to Stalagnarok. Go! I like being on my Paladin horse and then getting onto a different horse. Tag it! Okay, we're good. Perfect. Fathom Dwellers, that'll be good. So then we'll have Stormbringers and Fathom Dwellers, and we'll just need legendary skippers. We do need to buy them, I think, though. Oh, you're elite! Why? How did you get so good at being an enemy? Oh, there's a boss over here we need. I feel like War Within collecting. There's lots of great things you can get, but it's gonna take so long to get everything. Maybe I just need to amp it up. Just start playing a lot more. Turn on the EDM and turn on a no-word stream and just grind. One more Reichel. I'm just doing like Siren Isle weeklies on like 7 characters. Trying to get all the Flame Blessed Iron stuff and trying to get resonance crystals. Checklists. Watch a series on the second monitor. Maybe. Or stream. Stream good. I've had the terrifying thought of what if I move into a place, and I had kind of researched the internet options, and they said that they were going to be able to do enough upload to sustain stream, but then it turns out that they can't. What do I do? And I think the backup plan there is if it does come to that, that's when we become a YouTuber again. Because you can always upload a YouTube video overnight. You can always do it. Who would ever do something like that? I know nobody that would. The amount of resonance crystals needed feels actually impossible. I know, and I'm like torn between just despairing and being like, well, I'm just gonna get some things and not worry about the rest of it until one day. Or taking it as like a personnel challenge and being like 500,000 resonance crystals, watch me, you know? But if I'm gonna take it personally, I need to do it soon. You kinda gotta get going on that. I hear what you're saying about how we'll get there with the crystals. I don't know if I believe it. You need a lot. It's so many. Do I not have all the things on? No, I do. It is so many. Best way to farm them? Doing weeklies and things on alts is pretty good. That's one of them. Okay, let's go turn in a few of these things. I don't think I need that. And then we'll check the vendor to see if we can get the Stormbringers? No, we have Stormbringers. Fathom Dwellers for the sea socket. And then at least we'll have a gem in each thing. Oh gosh, there's so many things going on over here. Hi.
Conversation initiated.
I don't want them, but it'll be a lot of flame blessed iron. I don't know.
Your work serve others.
What do you sell?
Do you have a query?
You sells tabards. And a hammer. I didn't even know about that guy.
Continue speaking.
Okay, well that's a later me problem. Just tuned into stream? Well. What on earth is Anthus doing on the island? He's caving is what he's doing.
The warriors of the sacred flame.
There's so many vendors here.
The Emperor's subjects.
Still in Shadowlands a lot getting mugged. Play the alts, do their weeklies. Don't look at the number. Whatever you do, don't look.
You carry your torch, you light the city.
Okay. At least this gave me some Valor Stones. Need those. I don't know, maybe. Hello.
Something new to trade?
Okay, 50. That's fine.
Every sale tells a story.
Ah! Too many windows! Who let me use a computer? Citrine? So I have 2 of my 3 best ones. I could maybe on my other character just buy one and send it over. Yeah, they're warbound. They are 50. Alright, 50 iron is probably fine. We can probably manage to wrangle that. What do you want?
All down here together. Keep an eye on the Dawn Tower.
Oh, it's for an item level upgrade. I wonder if I should do it. Is it fast? Dipping a toe. We're searching. Have you done war crates? No. Not me. Got to 84% insane account completion mode last night. Happy? Congratulations. That is, bonko. That's crazy. I do raid. I do. We just got our AOTC this week. I don't stream my raids though. It's a private friends thing for me. I've been playing Holy Priest and Shadow Priest this season. I've been doing Holy for progression fights, and then I'll swap to Shadow once we don't need the extra healing anymore. What am I doing? Dipping a toe. Oh, Jeff on a 50 stream streak. I wonder if I will get to 100. As long as I don't like prank you with unannounced off-hour streams, should be fine. How come you can fly? That is something you unlock by doing the Siren Isle campaign on your main, and it seems to be unlocked account-wide, thank goodness. I was able to fly right when I got here. Gonna keep raiding? Yeah, I think so. We're gonna farm for a while. Typically, we'll get our AOTC, we'll keep raiding, but we'll go down to like 1 raid night as soon as we can, which I feel like will be soon. Because we're not really doing normal anymore, so we'll probably drop to 1 raid night and clear it in 1. And then... I don't think I really need to do that. Eventually, when people kind of stop showing up, is a good sign that we're done raiding. I'm curious to see how keys go this week. We're going to do some tonight. We're going to try and start pushing past 10s. We've been doing 10s pretty easily. Okay, that takes it to 6:45.
I hear you. Time's a wasted. Quitting time.
Okay. Yeah, a couple little quests here just to get the item level up thing boosted.
Yeah. See ya.
Activate the pummeler. And use the target. Nuclear target painter. Is that a different thing? This thing. Yeah, no, I think we can handle 11s. I think we can handle 12s. We've been plus 2ing 10s. And we've got even more gear now. So I think that's what we're probably going to try tonight. We've been getting like 11 and 12 keys and just dropping them to 10s for easy clears, but I think it'll be good. We're going to try and push for 3K rating for that fancy mount. That's the dream. Okay. Couple more item levels for the ring.
I hear you. Quitting time.
And give me a little iron too, not mad at that. That was pretty fast. I'm hoping that all these ring upgrades are pretty fast because my patience for getting 3 item levels for this ring is not super high. Okay.
Transaction complete.
Potential unveiled, 0 of 10. Fine. Fine. Oh, these are helpful. Tech one more time. Doing the ring grind? Yeah, just getting... I don't know if I'm going to get it perfect, but I'm just kind of getting it largely sorted out. So that, just for my ult, this is one of my new alts that I'm gearing up. I figure it'll help him out a little bit. I think my goal for this character is just to kind of get him, I don't know, 640 or so. And doing weeklies, I think, would be a nice comfy level to aim for. Oh, we got one of these boxes. It's not very much iron from that. Notice that when you hover over the miscellaneous mechanica, tooltip shows they drop from Paragon caches. I'm really hoping that those drop rates are pretty good because, like many people, I have not very many miscellaneous mechanica after kind of sort of working on it. And it seems like, especially if you're going to continue farming resonance crystals and you're going to continue farming cartel reputation, you're going to get a lot of extra rep with the Renown as well that should make a bunch of overflow caches. I'm hoping it's fine. Unless we're talking Paragon with the actual No, it has to be Paragon with the Renown. It better be Paragon with the Renown. My Steam Weedle rep. Steam Weedle rep. 14k Revere is what I'm working on. I'm gonna do another chat list today. Yeah, Paragon with individual factions would be awful. Weeklies are gonna continue giving rep to weeklies are gonna continue giving rep to this. I'm at 20 and they should it should be continued to roll, right? It should be just like a fill, like every level that you get past that. Or not level, but like, you know, kind of like how it works with the other ones. Okay, so there's a... Oh, it just dropped a raw one too. That's nice. Because that wasn't even my quest. My quest was the potential thing. So that'll get me to 52. Okay, coming along. But I wanted to see where in that renown track I actually am. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'm 4.6 of 7,500. So every 7,500 renown past 20. Or, you know, reputation, whatever. But I'm not super stressed about that because I feel like I'm going to get a lot of that while working on the 4 cartels. Like all the weeklies that I'm going to be doing in the meantime anyway are all going to kind of count. Okay. I need to... you know, fight things to finish this Unleashing Her Power quest is one. I need to contribute 10 times to the events, but I can't do it because they're not up. There are Paragons for the individual reps? Oh dear lord, that's awful. Paragon mounts? Really? What mounts? Venture Co. Trove. Oh no. Steam Weedle Trove. Oh no. Okay, that's officially rude. That officially crosses the line into big rude. Because I was kind of defending the grind when it was just like, oh, you know, it's going to take a long time to get all 4 cartels to Exalted. And I'm like, oh, you know, it's fine. The fact that they all have Paragon caches. I wonder if how many rep it takes to fill one. 10k? 7,500? I don't know. Oh. Wow. Oh well. I guess I should just fight anything to try to get the thing to proc. I guess it doesn't have to be a boss. Do you not have a test dummy? I do. I just didn't think of that. And I'm really annoying, so now that it's been suggested to me, I don't want to do it because it wasn't my idea. Yeah, I didn't realize that there were... When I heard that there was Paragon stuff, I figured it was from the Cartel Paragon, like the Renown one. Because that seems fine. I don't really mind if they stick stuff in that, because I'm going to get a ton of those. But the Rep Paragons is kind of egregious. I feel like his damage is pretty good. Feels fine. Feels good. Happy with that. This is actually really fun. All these buttons do big, shiny, flashy things. You should try Radiant Glory. It's so good on Ret. Oh. I haven't read any of my buttons. I just pulled a WoW head spec and I've been using that. I don't know what the names of them are. Procs and cooldowns synergize. I like that there's a lot of pretty short cooldowns. It seems like most of your stuff is like, even Avenging Wrath, I thought it was going to be a 3-minute. It's a 1-minute. You've got a lot of 1-minute cooldowns. You've got some 30 seconds. I don't actually see anything DPS-wise that is over 1 minute. Like, that's pretty forgiving. When you're running with 3-minute major cooldowns, if you mistime them, especially in a key, you are in deep trouble. But if it's just a minute, then I feel like the move is just send it, because it's coming back. All I know is press golden hammer button, thingies explode. There we go. Potential fully unveiled. We'll take it. So I do my own berry building keys, don't follow the wowhead guide, which shocks a lot of people. Yeah, if it's working for you, by all means. I take wowhead guides because I'm unwilling to think for myself about that kind of thing anymore. I used to be, and for like a leveling spec, I will often, while I'm leveling, I'll often just kind of take something that sounds fun. But I think for alts now, I don't necessarily want to spend the time to read what everything does, so it's kind of nice to have it all built out for me. But the more I play it, the more I'm gonna figure out. By, you know, osmosis. We're just gonna absorb it gently. That's underseers. Undersea overseers.
Get your
That's
feet
one.
moving. We got a tunnel to
Storm
blast
sewer.
through. This kaboom oughta be
I'm kind of
good.
hoping that if I just do enough of the bosses, it's gonna give me the one that I want, so I don't have to log onto my main and send it over.
Maybe it's treasure, or maybe it's monsters, and maybe those monsters have treasure.
CDs and wings every 30 seconds, no downtime.
Show me what you found.
Okay. That gets it to 655. Very good. And then what do you want?
There is always hope if we choose to look for it.
The last one, catch 3
Find joy in the
thieves.
flame's
Okay.
light.
They're gonna make me go in caves, huh? Oh, these are full, huh? Okay. But this is gonna be the last item level upgrade for the ring, and then he's like set for it for the whole patch. I don't think he's gonna get anything that'll replace it this patch. Oh, I kind of remember this actually. This wasn't too bad. And this will make things like delves faster by a decent margin, I think. This is Spirit Scarred Cave. We're searching. There's like a thingy. Yeah, okay, here it is. Curious about the return of corruptions. It's just such a fascinating thing to me because of all the things to put on my bingo card, I did not have that. I really didn't. The crates aren't worth it. The extra thing might be though, because it might then give me a different one next time.
Well done.
I wonder if I
An
can sell that pair of
exemplary
legs
display.
to
The
somebody that
cave is
needs them.
open. Troops, deploy.
500.
If you find anything exotic,
Hazel, are you hyped for housing? I am hyped for housing. I can't wait. I want to make it my own. I want to pick out all my decorations. I'm going to spend a bajillion hours. You're just going to come by my stream and I'm just going to be like silently like, just like fiddling. And then people will be like, oh, what if you tried this thing? And I'll be like, no, it's my house. You can do that in your house. Can't wait. Gonna be great. Well, I'll be doing the exact same thing. In-game setting to high damage numbers? There's some kind of script that you can run to turn floating combat numbers on and off. There may also be a setting. I don't usually like the pop-up numbers because I find them overwhelming? Overstimulating? Just unnecessary input. Make a WoW housing Pinterest board and give us all some ideas. Can't wait to say your house is— ow! Not well optimized. I died. I tripped and died. Let's just Discord. Oh, okay. Huh. I'm gonna take a break soon. I want to get his ring sorted. Will you make your home gnome-sized? Maybe. I want to see more details about how houses work for, like, alts versus mains. I'm really curious about neighborhoods. I think that's going to be really cool.
The Empire appreciates stalwart allies. Our forces on high remain vigilant.
Sometimes I'll be on my paladin horse and I'll be double tapping my spacebar, trying desperately to fly, and then I'll realize that it's not Blanchy. It's it's just my divine steed button. Stop right there. Oh, I can't stun him. Assume main alts share one home. I don't know if we know that for sure yet. It's one of the things that I want to know. And if so, is it mandatory? Is it optional? Because that'll kind of determine whether or not I'm making things gnome-sized or not. Maybe. Maybe I'll just make them gnome-sized anyway. I think this is more work than I did on my main's ring. Like, I know my main did get a ring finish, but still. Okay, 658. Item level is caught up. Happy with that. I have 2 of my 3 best gems. I might just call it good there. I might not bother. Well, I'm sure I can just send myself the thing. Hang on. Can we just, like, log out somewhere around here? Yeah, we can. Horde house and alliance character can use it and vice versa, so 2 houses? I'm just gonna take my break now. I will be right back. Okie dokie. It's paladin time. What was on my priest? I was getting stuff for my paladin. That's right. We're back. Thank you very much for waiting. What's the one thing that you most hope that they add as something for you to put in your house? Is there like any one, like, I don't know, a type of furniture? What do I want? What do I want? Plants. Plants. Good answer. Love that, actually. Imagine if you could take any herb in a game and make a potted version. You know, are we going for like the river bud? Are we going for the anchor weed? Are we classic? We're all about the peace blooms? Fish tanks. Yeah, yeah. Very good.
Come on in.
Take me to Siren Isle.
See ya.
Dream in glory.
Get your feet moving. We got a tunnel to blast.
Happy with anything magical? And night elfy.
Kaboom ought to be good.
I'm assuming it's the same vendor.
Maybe it's treasure. Or
I'm
maybe
gonna create a
it's
singing
monsters.
citrine.
And maybe those monsters have treasure.
Why did I think I could make more of them?
Tolerate a threat to our airship on this island, no matter where it may hide. Allies of the Arathi.
Maybe there's
prepare
another.
for battle.
There's more people that can do it.
Our troops will strike at this
Can
draconic
you do
horror
it?
within its lair. A barrage of
I'm
cannon
looking for
fire will
legendary
reveal its
skipper. Or is
presence.
that like a hard one?
Prepare
Is that like a
yourselves.
special one?
See ya, hun. Don't work too hard.
The turtle guy. Turtle guy, turtle guy, turtle guy. Opposite side. Left. Behind. Oh, there he is. There he is. Oh man, he sells stuff too. He's got an ensemble?
Greetings, sir, and
What?
ma'am.
Oh, I didn't know that these were a thing. Well, luckily they're not that cute. Although that's kind of, I kind of like the little, little stripey bit. Legendary skipper. Okay, we're gonna send that to Anthus. Oh no. Oh no. Oh jeez. He sells so much. Alright, here. I'm ripping my flame blessed iron back. All of it. We got 4,000. Maybe we can buy another set or something. I have some hopes for outside decorating. Haven't seen news about that yet. Oh man, do you think they'll give us a yard? Do you think they will be able to do some landscaping? I'm just projecting. I'm just projecting my real life hopes. I didn't buy the gem. Oh man, I meant to. It's probably a good idea to do that before I go spending on my flame blessed iron. Hazel, hi, how you doing?
I've seen things that would scare you shellless.
There we go. That's better.
Come back with some better stories.
Do we want a fire pit? Do we want hedges? Do we want shrubs? We want outdoor furniture. Nice chair. Can we get things our pets can interact with, like beds or toys? Yeah, because we have toys that we can interact with our pets with. Hey, what's up? Okay, so I got 4,000. I think I'm gonna get the sun-soaked set, actually.
Hurry back! Time is money, friend!
2,000. And then maybe one of these. This one.
Glad I could help!
There's so much mog out here. I can't get distracted. That is a later me problem. Oh, can't let this this hold us down. I need to send this to Anthus. I can just mail it to him. I don't need to use the Warbank. I can just send mail Anthus. Send him his legendary skipper citrine and call it a day. Alright. Let me just copy and paste Bastion and I'm good. Hope there's class specific stuff, not just race. Remember how in our Legion class order halls we had the armor racks that you could put your armor sets on once you'd completed collecting them? Give me that, you know? Let me display my favorite tier sets on, or even just outfits even on little racks, you know? Let me build out a closet. That'll be fun. If we get yards, I want a dragon sleeping on the grass. Alright, Anthus. Barbecue. Yo, we've got some great goblin barbecues we could do. Maybe invite NPCs into our homes. What if it's like Animal Crossing, where you're hanging out in your home, minding your own business, and then they just knock on the door and then come in immediately being like, hey, is this a good time? As they're sitting on your couch. I hope you don't mind. Puts feet on coffee table. Okay. There's a nice little meal box somewhere. I'm assuming someone will take me back. I've always hearthed off this island, but I'm assuming that you could just, yeah, go back to the boat.
Hey, yo.
Hi, can you take me back to Dornigal?
We got a tunnel to blast over.
That'd be awesome. Who are you inviting over? Which NPCs do you want to have visit? I don't know if I want any NPCs over. Do we like any of them enough to invite them into our homes? I feel like a lot of them are fun people, but not great house guests. April Fool's joke about Fashion Week. If we get Achieve, or if you win Trial Style multiple times, unlock a transmog wardrobe. That would be amazing. I'd be happy with that. Marilith? Kelsey Steel Spark? Maybe. don't think I'm doing this. I think I'm picking up my thingy, popping it into my new ring, and then I should probably enchant the darn thing. Oh, hang on. Don't mind me. Stormbringer. Fathom Dweller. Skipper. Okay. I don't even know what they do. None of my business. Not my problem. What about enchants here? If we go to the consumables, they're going to want... Just because I figure I'm going to keep that particular thing. So it looks like they're looking for Radiant Mastery for ring. I can buy one of those. I like General Steel Strike. She had us... Oh, that's true. She did have us over for dinner. You can have one of those. My other ring is a veteran ring. Maybe I'll cheap out. I'll buy like a 1,000 gold enchant for the other one. You do have to do a quest for each item level bump, but they don't take very long. You don't have to do the whole quest line or anything. You can skip like the campaign, but there's just like a couple of individual quests that you can do. I knocked them all out today and I'm bad. I'm bad at staying on task, so if I can get it done in an hour, it's not so bad. I spent most of that time just looking for gems and getting extra flameless iron. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I did get one from doing the a rare or a boss. Now I want to go back and work on my chet list because I think that's going to get me Valor Stones, Resonance Crystals, and then maybe a delve or something. Maybe one of the delves. Oh, it looks like Ephemeral Agent Lethede is up. Because we want alts for Miscellaneous Mechanica and for completed chet lists, if possible. Lethede is up. No one is here yet. I might wait for other people. There's a person. Yeah, I'm also turning in my chet list for Cartel Rep. When I said Valor Stones, I just mean the ones you get for, like, completing a thing. What did you buy off the trading post this month? I bought one... Oh, hang on. I bought one of the Garden Gnome sets. I bought the red one. What has happened here? I bought a Garden Gnome set, and I bought the snail mount, the snail ground mount. That was it. Nothing else. Saved a little bit. Anybody else here? I'm at level 625 now. I'm just gonna pull it. Uh-oh. Definitely should use my kick for that. Thank goodness other people are here. I'm just dumping all my holy power into Word of Glory. Hi, kitty cat. You wanna come on up? I should look and see what I'm doing for my chet list. I just got distracted trying this for Miscellaneous Mechanica. Oh, I got a wand. Hi, up you get. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah, there you go. Hi, kitty. Hi, sweetheart. How you doing? You feeling okay this morning? Here, I'll move the blanket off of your perch if you want to perch up there. Alright, chat list wise, what are we looking at? We can do deliveries, we can do shipping and handling, scrap, and a side gig. or side street sleuths collecting Kaja cans, which is different from empty Kaja cans. Let's do a little digging. Let's do a little bit of scrap job digging. We'll need that for. I'm gonna repeat these weeklies. If I see a surge pricing pop up, I'll put on jobs, but I'll do scrap in the meantime because it's gonna be great resonance crystals. It's going to be good. Oh, there's another rare over there. I keep doing these big rares being like, this is definitely how I'm gonna get my miscellaneous mechanica. Number 3 is coming any minute now, and they're just not dropping. I'll do the digging. Here, we'll get him some of these cans. Where did they go? Kasha? Gotta keep eyeing those. Side geek super easy. Yeah, that's what I did on my. I did the coolant one to get that done on my second character I did checklist on this week.
All right, nothing good left in this pile. On to the next one.
Good. Good market research. Pretty happy with that. Getting some from trash cans and dumpsters as well. Miscellaneous mechanica. Man, I haven't seen a single one from a dumpster. I get market research from them. They just seem so rare. Okay. Looks like Snooty is still up. People doing them? Not yet. Almost. Holy moly, the AoE is just nutty. The AoE is so good. Also means dumpsters. Oh, nice. Well, that's lucky. They do say in the description that they can drop from all kinds of things. It's just that realistically, I mean, I guess I only have 2, so my sample size sucks. I got one from Glagio Garbage, and I got one from 4-Man Gutso, so one of these weekly rares. Nothing from that one. It's 30 resonance crystals, you know. It's something. There's a trash can over here. There's a dumpster right there. Might be worth it. I know that the main thing that I can do for his item level right now is get him veteran gear and get him champion gear, so another delve for sure. When I geared up Boppin, I finished leveling her on like a Monday night, I think. Sunday or Monday, so I was just at the very end of a weekly reset, so I like real quick did my 4 keys, and then, you know, the following day when the reset ticked over, I did them all again. And that got her basically almost all. I think I got a bit lucky too. I got her most slots filled with champion or veteran gear between the weeklies and the delves. And then of course a hero piece from the map, and then a vault piece as well. What am I doing? Let's do another scrap. It'll be good for our chat list. Coffer key shards would be good too, but I said I was going to scrap, and scrap I will. This way. I do need to. There's like a little quest that you can do. You can drive your car right away, but if you want to be able to like customize your stuff on it at all, you really want to do a couple of little unlock quests for it, even on your alts. It doesn't take very long, but they'll send you to Nanny Tallulah to talk about your car. And that gets you some stuff to put in it at the garage, I think. Is that one done? Oh, I think that one's done. I don't think it counted for me. I think I didn't manage to dig long enough. Oh, there's new world quests. I could get Steam Weedle rep for doing this new batch of world quests. I should do those. I guess I could do them on any character. There's nothing stopping me from doing them on this one. Especially if he's doing enough damage to make it work. Here's our new scrap pile. There's so many quests in Undermine.
Come on, Chop Chop. We're getting paid commission, not hourly.
Are you excited for Dark Moon Fair tomorrow? Yeah, I'm going to get the buff and then turn in all of the market research I've managed to scrounge across my characters so far to see where I'm at with Dark Fuse. I don't know what to prioritize there, so I do dungeons and delves instead. Yeah, it's pretty much all. I mean, if you're just looking for gear, then you're perfectly safe doing what you're doing. You're right, there's a million things to do out here. They're largely for cosmetics. Don't get me wrong, you're definitely getting, you know, your like basic crests and valor stones, but you'll get those things from your dungeons and delves too.
You're gonna let that stop you? Fix it!
Fix it.
1 minute left on this one. Finish it up.
I want to see. Oh, for a second I thought he was digging with his oar, but he's got a shovel out. He's good. One thing I really liked was I got a pet from shipping and handling yesterday, and it was so big.
You're gonna let that stop you? Fix it!
I just wanted to pull him out. I don't think we're spawning a boss or anything this time, but that's okay. Oh, it's gonna be close, but no luck. $50 off.
All right, nothing good left in this pile.
I'll still get a box. Extra gun-covered thingy, lots of market research, resonance crystals. People that complain, I think, about there being too many currencies to kind of keep straight these days are very valid. 1, 2, 3, 4 different types of currency plus a gun-covered, 5 different types of currency plus a gun-covered thingy from one little side event. That is many. And I mean, it's nice, it's rewarding, they're all good for stuff, you need them. But definitely lots of currencies going on here. He's probably done enough for his chat list now. But this will be good. This will be for his weekly. Anything that's giving me resonance crystals is my best friend here. He may also be able to get himself some gear to wear.
Let that stop you? Fix it!
Yeah, because he's got some explorer stuff he could upgrade. Champion, veteran. If I get 2 champion pieces into your slots, I'll catalyze them. Champion's good enough for my ults for catalyst, I think. I don't really, you can catalyze veteran gear, but I don't really want to. I'd rather catalyze champion.
You're gonna let that stop you? Fix it!
fast. It'd be nice to get a Glacio garbage kill. I feel like those are often good for... I mean, I have the mount already, but you get lots of other stuff from it. I wonder if Excavation Site 9 is... it is. Okay. That's probably what I'll do next for my delve, because I need to do that anyways for some extra resonance crystals. We can do an 8. Don't forget the Summon Dark Mecha League. I have yet to turn in any of my market research, so I can't do that just yet. I was waiting for Darkmoon Fair. I know I'm waiting a long time, but still. I'll be able to do that tomorrow, I think. But right now I don't know anything about it. Or, I don't know very much about it because I haven't done it yet. Owie. Woofy. Ouch. Lay on hands. People put up groups for it? Oh. I've never seen it, but I don't really check Group Finder that much. Where does it spawn? Does it have one spawn point, or is it like Belladar? Ooh, surge protection is up. I'm in a bubble. Getting my butt kicked by Glacio garbage. So, between the heaps and Vatworks, okay. Oh, I died. Sadness. That hurts a lot. By the slime bridge where you fish up the mob for shipping and handling. Oh, Gary the goldfish? I do know Gary the goldfish. Did we do it? No. I wonder if it despawned. I think we failed to kill it. I think we wiped. That's a bummer.
Those underwriters are a nuisance.
These smaller rares kind of feel not wildly worth it? I don't know. I've never seen them drop a Mechanica. I'm sure they can. They have crystals? I got no crystals from that one. I got 20 rep, 5 weathered crest, 2 market research. It wasn't worth it at all. I think it was just... I don't know.
You would not believe what
I think it's just the dream that maybe there'll be Mechanica. Or maybe they have a chance to drop crystals, but that one definitely didn't give me any.
Red hot savings here. I'll be waiting.
Okay. Oh yeah, I was gonna do the tip chest thing. That's right. We're jobbing. Because that'll be good for chat list.
It's go time, sugar.
Plus, if we do a batch of 10, which we're gonna have a chance to get... we're gonna have a chance to get a mount that I still need. Shipping and handling mount. Plus any excuse to enjoy the shipping music. Okay. This jump. Okay, we made it. Sometimes it takes me like 2 or 3 tries, and it takes me so long to run up the stairs every time that it's really embarrassing.
I call that a success.
Oh, we got off the road. We're going. Food fight. This is my favorite hot dog distribution system.
Good job, Dollface. You made sure I got my cut of your tip, right?
Oh, nice. That bar did not look close to filling, and then they just gave it to me. That's nice. Go to veggie dog toppings? Oh, go to veggie dog toppings. If I'm feeling traditional, then just yellow mustard and ketchup. If I'm feeling fancy, maybe a little, like, whole grain mustard and,
Explosive bargains.
a little bit of, like, mayo, cheese, onions, like cooked onions. Pretty good. A lot of veggie dogs don't sit super good, though. We get the field roast dogs here sometimes, and those are good, but, like, they're so heavy.
Try before you buy. Am I right? Let's show them some quality
And
samples.
we're gonna model for a painting.
And they'll come running for more.
What if the problem in my life, though, is that I'm not making hot dogs or veggie dogs the same way that they're doing in Undermine, where they put the whole thing in the bun and then put the whole thing on the grill? They're doing burgers that way, too. Toppings, bun, everything, right on the grill. Sucker for Montreal all dressed? What do they put in that? I'm curious. Mustard, chopped onion, relish, fresh coleslaw, plain chopped cabbage. Ooh, that sounds nice. When I was a kid, I refused relish. I think purely on the basis that it was green. It didn't really make any sense. I liked pickles fine. I liked other condiments in the same flavor profile fine. I probably am due to give relish a chance as an adult because I don't know that I really have. It's something that, like, if it comes in a veggie burger, I'll eat it, but I don't, like, request it usually. For fresh coleslaw over relish by a significant margin. Margin, not margarine. I'm sure you probably don't prefer margarine on them. Favorite relish and cheese. I was pretty proud of myself. I actually made homemade burrito bowls last night with, I did a batch of beans from dry beans. Sometimes I'm too lazy for that. But I decided that I had remembered early enough and that I really wanted them, so I did a batch of pinto beans. And they actually turned out really good. I was trying to think of different things that I could cook that would be filling and tasty and not too hard to cook and not cost too much money because I'm feeling very cheap right now. I'm trying to buy a house, so if I am successful, then I'm going to be giga broke for a hot minute. Anything we can eat that's affordable. Oh, I want to fight him, but I don't want to fight him alone. I think I'm gonna leave it alone. I put a lot of time, I feel like, into trying to get kills on those rares, and they haven't spit out any Mechanica for me. It's like, what are we doing this for? The lentil and bean diet. Know this well. I mean, I still got some cheese to put on it. We're still doing okay. Yeah, not down to water soup just yet. I did have a dream that I was out and everybody's like, "Oh, it's time to stop for lunch. Are you gonna get a sandwich or something?" And I like looked at the sandwich and then I looked at the price and then I was like, "I'm just gonna have starving for dinner." You know what really saves money is if you don't eat. Which is not where I'm at right now. Don't get me wrong, it's not where I'm at. But I think it speaks to the economic anxiety of making a large purchase. I made veggie chili cheese dogs, ended up eating just a ton of soy protein and beans on top of it, and it kind of hurt my tummy. Those things are hard to process if you have a lot of them and you're not used to it. Or even if you just like have a lot of them in one serving. It's tasty, but it can sit kind of heavy. Subathon soup? I don't really know what a subathon is. Like, I'm failing to understand what extra value I'm offering. I guess I just don't get it. I'm no fun. Should do something, though. People donate and you stream longer. Oh. But, like, isn't it a bad value? Because, like, if you just wait until tomorrow, I'm gonna stream anyway? On, like, the schedule? I don't remember agreeing to do this world quest. But I am here and it's almost over.
Yeah, that all seems fine up there. Just
crabs. We're covering for the crabs. I think that's what I
Welcome to the best place ever.
came across, was that I meant
What's
to
the damage?
do this, and I just clicked on a different thing. Different goals. Discretion of the streamer to decide what they want to do.
See you around.
I see. I see.
Dollface, honey bunches, you're my favorite driver. And just
Does seem like
don't
your
tell
style.
the rest of them I said that, okay?
I mean, I don't want to seem like I'm above anything. You know what I mean? Thank you. How you doing? I feel like my brain's just not set up for it right. Like anything that I would actually be willing to do as an incentive, I'm also willing to do for free. it just seems all very contrived. Good opportunity to experiment though. Turning in a quest or something? Yeah. Looks
Have
like
I
it.
got something for
We
you?
got our surge pricing weekly done. Couple extra crest. 1,000 gold. Not mad at that. To the Vatworks. Just play some Satisfactory for a bit. Oh yeah, I would stream longer as an incentive, sure. I just don't think anybody would pay for it. I guess I could find out. I just would feel bad if it was just a very long stream that was very boring because I had the same amount of things to say and do, or things to say as in a regular stream, but it was just stretched out over like 12 hours.
Win-win for me.
Thing that streamers just do, kind of like birthday streams. Oh, I could do the weekly cash. It will no longer give me gear or keys because I've done enough of them to not need that, but it would give me a little bit of gold. Crests are good. Oh. Do you think that Blood Elves in particular get kind of like upset that this is what they're doing?
Nice job. Now get back to work, Toots.
Yeah, arrive at the heaps. Arrive at the heaps. There's too many things on my map. I'm getting distracted. One man's scrap. Junkman Gunch. Junkman Gunch is a fabulous name. Also, I see Foreman Gutso still not getting done. Oh, it's down here. That's right. That's right. That's true. Could have partner help. Could introduce. What if that's a sub goal on a subathon? X amount and we drag him out here. I would charge subs to ask him questions, but I don't have any faith that he would give answers that are satisfying to anybody. As he potentially should not. There you go. Feel happy as a mage getting Janus mount. It's so cool. Bring it to the huddle. Here we go. Okay, no mount, because I just finished job 9 and it did not spit one out for me. But if we go do our mandated break, that should get my chat list item done.
You would not believe what valuables
The
people
things
just
we do
dump
for
into
500 extra reputation.
There's some good
I'm telling ya.
stuff in here.
Got it in 26 attempts. Makes me want to keep raid mount farming. Nice. It's a gorgeous mount. Once it gave me the stomping on garbage quest, and then immediately after stomping on fruit to make smoothies. Oh no. Those are cursed smoothies. What's this green goop? Oh, you know, kale. Definitely kale. So we got that right. We got our weekly done. And now if we do the one side quest thing. Sand Sweat Bone, Dune Gorger World Boss up for a couple days in NA. Oh, nice. For Molly.
Best deals in town.
That'd be good.
Come back for more.
Come back
What
for
you
more.
need.
I could spend resonance crystals to buy champion gear. I just am way too cheap to do such a thing. I haven't even bought the experimental jetpack.
I'll be waiting.
I'm saving for mounts first, and I know we're going to be unlocking mounts at some point here.
Dim lighten and absolutely no airflow.
Absolutely no airflow. I also need to, for Steam Wheel Rep, finish doing this new batch of world quest that spawned today. Or spawned last night, I suppose.
Need some help?
Twice a week.
Watch it out there.
What's shaking, Pat?
How are his Resonance Valor Stones doing? 488. I feel like I'll be able to really spend Valor Stones on this guy. I think I can also do, we'll do this, and then we'll do Excavation Site 9 while we're out here, because I wanted to do that for my 4th Bountiful Delve. And I can use my map and get a hero piece of gear, too. Plus, it'll be good brain XP. We'll do an 8. We did an 8 before when we were much less geared than this, like 25 item levels down, so now with our ring and everything, it'll be good. It'll be fun. It'll be easy. Plus, I am at least 10% more aware of what the buttons do now. Okay, excavation site. I think I'm gonna have Bran heal this time. Just to make it a little extra comfy. Still find Delve's easiest to do as tank. I betcha I would have an easier time with that as well. I just, that's my excuse. Not that you asked for one, but I've got like my Rhett sort of baby set up right now, so I don't wanna mess with it. Get that. I've been using this Incontinental takeout food for like a random food buff, which I appreciate because it's something that I just tend to have on me. And then, oh, my brain is already spec healer, so he's all good. No, I know. You're totally fine. You're totally fine. It just made me think about why am I not doing that? It's a good idea. Okay, Dark Terror. Ooh, I like this story. This is actually one of the better stories. Double check. Yeah, we got Bouncing Grenade, Bioprinter, and... oh. There we go. And repair's done. Do 5 Dark Tears. And then just generically some Old God Forces. This. Bran's got my back. My emergency supplies already. Okay. I'm not very used to being a melee, so one thing that I might do is large melee boo-boos. Might be just stomping on all kinds of stuff because I'm not used to being all up here. There we go. Good. I'm gonna do underpin when I get to like half. When I get to about half of halfway through the instance, I'll clear a little bit of space around the middle. You don't have to do it there, but it's a nice spot to do it. Alright, strongbox upgrade 1. Good. I feel like my Paladin does more damage than my BM Hunter with less gear. I don't know if it's just because they're very forgiving to gear scaling and they'll do a lot of their damage just anyways, or if it's just destiny and I'm just naturally really good at this. Unlikely, but I'm gonna believe it to be true. Oh, halfway point's right here. Let's clear out these guys. These guys kind of hurt. I'm kind of tempted to wait a couple seconds for CDs. I won't worry about it. Nope, they're dead. That was my second underpin pack. Easy. Yeah, what the heck. Or wave scrambling. I'm not afraid of you.
Who are you?
I'm a little afraid of you.
What are you doing on my property?
What are you doing on my property? What are you doing on my property?
Now get out. Give me back me hat, you menace.
We just gotta get him to 50%. I like how I have so much cleave just built into my buttons that things will just kind of die around me anyways. Like, if an epic egg spawns, I don't need to switch to it necessarily. Oh, 5%.
People always messing around on my perfectly legal deeded land.
My perfectly legal deeded land. And then I'm gonna pop the bounty now. Isn't it nice? It is! I'm smiting you! That is a tentacle. I'm gonna not step on it. I'm not walking by you either. I always thought these were underpinned because they're kind of goblin looking, and I found out they're not. They might be a new rare to the season, but they're certainly not underpin packs. I feel like we should do the rifts as cleanly as we can without pulling a bunch of extra stuff. And then we should pull... Okay, maybe not a lot of extra stuff because I will die if I do that, but... You know, like a nice AoE pull. We got all this clean, we may as well use it. Pouring rain and windy now and I have to go up for gym later. Oh. Stormed here every day, flooding everywhere, tons of tornadoes. It's scary. Let's see. I think I can do this whole... Oh, I don't know if I want to do Well-Connected Friend with the rest of that. We'll do this little pack first. Love the rain, also love staying home, so it's a win-win for me.
Pulling in.
I have, I don't mind going out in the rain so much, but it is a bit of extra, like, work. You know, like, I've got good rain gear that keeps me pretty dry, but it means that I have to kind of have, like, a towel laid out for when I get home so that I can, like, dry off the dog. Sometimes I'll set up the mud buster so I can do his feet. Because that's one thing about just having your door open straight into your home with no mudroom or anything, is that you are definitely tracking in a lot of dirt. Even if you like stop right at the doorway, it still kind of makes its way in, and you've got to really mop up before you move any further into the home. So someone on TikTok has a clear plastic garden globe thing that looks glorious to be under in the rain. Alright, so we're doing good. We're nearly finished. 13%. Oh, good experience for him. Hey, we got a bioprint going. Let me get these things. All this cleave that Rhett has is the reason it's my ult for arena. I feel like I can nuke anyone near me and feel mighty. I do feel a little bit mighty. I get it. I'm worse at finding the brand health pots though. My hunter I feel like is really good at it because they tend to come out in range where there's not as much stuff on the ground. Or maybe it's mainly this delve because the floor is so red. Found a bit of gold.
Interrupt.
Be careful.
Interrupt. Run.
But I'm a melee. What am I to do?
Interrupt.
Oh man, having a kick up for every single one of those. Yummy. That's nice. Man, my damage does not feel so good. I'm doing like 700k. My single target suffers, I think. I think my build is set up for AoE.
Run.
How's leveling going? It's good. I'm level 80. We finished. We did it. I'm probably gonna spawn a tentacle here. I did, whatchamacallit? Oh no, I'm cursed. I'm hopelessly cursed. I'm probably gonna level more characters after. Ooh. No! Oh, I really can't miss that kick. Okay. That's alright. Bran, you wanna give me a food buff? Find it so hard to see potions in the ground in this delve. Yeah, it's tough. Telling a friend this morning how I went snowboarding at Whistler, and while it was snowing at the top, it was pouring rain at the lower altitudes. So by the end of it, we were drenched. Fun to get out of at home. Yeah. That would be so cold. Bran wants you to have a strategy. Bran. You can shush. Oh, it's nice that it spawns me right here. I could clear tentacles ahead of time. I'm assuming they're not going to respawn, just to make a little bit more room. Oh, alright, we're going.
Interrupt.
Definitely kick that. Good.
Interrupt. Run.
Following Havoc Demon Hunter now. Haven't played them since
Interrupt.
BFA. No, kick it, kick it. Okay, whew. That's dangerous when he does that cast right after I just ran away. If I'm not in range, I don't love that.
Run.
I guess I shouldn't run too far, but I should run far enough. I see the buff.
Interrupt.
Okay. Come on, Brand's Epic Egg, help me out.
Interrupt.
Haven't done this delve yet. Should do that next after
Run.
time walking.
Interrupt.
Yeah, it's fine if you don't miss any kicks, but you can't. It's important that you don't miss any kicks. Holy smokes. Nice. All right, so I'm gonna get a piece of hero track loot for this because I used my map and I got and used my map. Nice. I got a Noggin Fogger Ultimate Deluxe. Oh boy. Oh no. This is not a very good trinket. It's fine. It's probably better than my Adventurer Funhouse lens. Actually, I don't know that for sure. Item level wise, certainly. Oh dear. And then we're gonna get a champion piece too. Something good. I got a Garbage Mancer's last resort. Alright, well, I'm just gonna get rid of my veteran trinkets because I don't even want to think about them. But, oh no. Oh dear. Ah, jeez. Those are not primo trinkets. What did I get? I got a Goblin Grenade. Oh, it's a veteran trinket. It's a Warbound Veteran Int trinket. Okay. I've never heard of it. It's not usually a good sign. But we can turn in some more stuff. Item level 628. You know, I have a champion and a hero trinket. They're just not very good ones. That's okay. You know, you can't get all your candy on your first day. Yeah, maybe Vault will make up for it. That's true. We've done enough delves to potentially have a decent Vault coming. I think I'm just gonna hearth him and then take him back down to the old-fashioned way here. What time is it? 11 o'clock. That's what they keep doing to me. It doesn't help that there is such a wide range of trinkets that they can give you. And there's one or two good ones. Oh, hi, sweetie. There's one or two nice trinkets, but most of them are both thematically and metaphorically trash. Most of them are real bad. I don't know if I need a... Well, maybe I do. I don't know. And then I think these extra citrines, I can just vendor them. Clean out the bags a little bit. And I'm just gonna get rid of these things. Item level's king for me for now. Explorer 200. Might be able to sell that. When we turn in our side quest, then our chat list will finish. We can get some extra rep from that. You know what would be interesting is if there was a way to scrap gear and get Valor Stones and crests from it. That would be nice. They could call it the Scrapper. Get the thing to summon the Undermine guy yet? No, I'm gonna wait until tomorrow. I'm gonna wait until tomorrow. Make getting poor gear feel less bad. Yeah, I don't mind so much on my priest because I disenchant it. Can't even remember what the scrapper gave you. I'm pretty sure it was currency. We didn't have the same upgrade system, so it wasn't upgrade currency specifically, but that would be a good fit for it. But the problem then is, I guess it makes it a little bit more complicated because you still have vendor prices on gear for people that don't want to bother scrapping it. But then it becomes a thing where people are going to vendor their gear before understanding the scrapping thing and then feel bad that they wasted their gear. It's not like a huge problem or anything, but I can see that being one reason why they wouldn't go that way. Feels so long ago. Scrapper was a primary source of expulsum. I played through BFA and I couldn't tell you what expulsum was. I think it was sort of analogous to acuity. I think. Keeping my gear for Valor Stones. Sorry if you needed an upgrade. I do like that they let us trade up crests. I've been making good use of that.
Time's a wasting.
And we do our checklist. And we're going to take it, not upstairs to Chet, unfortunately. He doesn't know where his lists keep going. We're taking it to the Vatworks. Great Valor Stones, though. We're up to 800 again.
And absolutely no airflow. Perfect day for a race.
I can drive, I swear. Any plan to visit Karakta? Not at this moment. I think that's pretty firmly back in one day me jobs once again. Get my finder's fee. 500 reputation. Nice. We are now up to 14.8k of 21 revered. But I've got some more world quests I can do for rep as well. I could do them on any character. I suppose this one's the one I'm on, and he does need the Valor Stones, so. Let's clear out world quests here. I couldn't tell you why I'm so invested in getting my first rep done. I think I might get a little less, well, I don't know. I might get a little less vigilant after the first one. I might, like, stop doing so many chat lists and start just doing weeklies. I just really want to get the first one, like, set up. I love that you can lay on hands on such a low cooldown. I could have sworn it used to be a really long cooldown, or that the forbearance lasted a really long time, and now it's not a big deal. You need it, you use it. You break it, you buy it. Cannot wait for corruption to come back. It'll be interesting for sure. Rating is good. We killed heroic Gallywix this week. We got our AOTC. I was very happy. Very pleased with that. There are so many trash cans all around here. That was only 6 grease residue? Holy moly. Sticking with one of the 4 makes it easy to remember which one you're working on. Yeah. Yeah, I've like finally learned the location of one of the quartermasters. When do we get the guide? You don't even rate. You're just saying that because you know that I don't have it ready yet. As soon as it's done. At my earliest ability to get it done. It's tough though, because on one hand I'm me. And I've also got a couple of balls juggling. I appreciate the interest. That would probably be a better use of my time than a subathon though. Get something done people can actually use. Okay.
How
Good.
about that? A little more quiet for the neighbors? A little more ingredients for me. Nice job.
More ingredients. army. Oh, thanks, Day. I want... Do I need to do this guy precision power drill for any of my family battlers? I might. I do. Alright, we'll do him for elemental. More family battler, undermine. Precision power drill, elemental. They're all level. That's a good start. Raid led my casual guild to beat normal Gallywicks last weekend, and we're all super proud of ourselves. Thank you for your guides. They helped us out progressing. Nice. Oh, I appreciate that. What did you guys think of the raid as a whole? It's, for me personally, it's like my favorite tier. It's so fun. I think it's got a good mix of different fights, different fight styles, different levels of personal responsibility, different jobs. I really like playing One-Armed Bandit and trying to get as much uptime on the high roller buff as possible. I love that game, especially now that they've changed them to extend instead of just refreshing. Heard that from many people. It's such a fun raid. It's a great one to turn on dialogue sound for because the bosses have amazingly quotable voice lines. Just the way they say things and how often they say them. They're both funny, but also like they're, I don't know. It's just really, they're really fun to quote. I like Sprocket Monger Lockenstock because he's shaking out your bones. Better than the first raid, but still don't like this one as much as Dragonflight raids.
Myself, but I have some boom ball tickets. Take them if you want them. I'm not gonna use them.
We're playing boom ball. I always get the carnage. Can you hear the roars? That stuck in my head. I like Stick Spunk Junker. Is keeping Undermine clean since I don't know, whatever. Like, you just can't remember. It's not the exact line, but it's pretty close. I think he says it when you like exit combat with him. We get it on raid resets. Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna miss that one. Get up and dance for me, you little jerks. Yeah, he's good. You want a face full of rain? Move! I like how he's like telling you to get out of his mechanics. It's very funny. Get a load of this. No, really. Get a load of it. It'll blow your face off. He tells you to get out in LFR, still no one does. It's a tough one to get out of. There's a lot of floor going on. Hi, kitty. You want to sit on my lap? You like your perch. You like your little chair perch. Like Rick Reverb's lines too. The only one I know from him is when he like starts combat and he's like Rick Reverb. There we go.
Not that interesting, but that blast-proof grass is. I may need to get a sample. Armor that grows? Yes, please.
Armor that grows. Gosh. I must be on a pretty quiet shard. For a weekend, I'm not seeing a lot of activity on these big rares. And I'm seeing like tons of treasures up. Although I guess some of them are just treasures that I haven't looted yet.
You would not believe what valuables
Oh
people
yeah,
just chuck in the
I really like Vexy's
There's some
Vexy's
good
roll in.
stuff in here.
Useful trash. Half the bosses aren't even associated with Gallywix. We're just beating them up for loot. Sad to find out when you do the raid skip, you can't backtrack one boss to bandit. Oh, really? I don't think we've done the skip yet. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, I bet a lot of people want, what is it? There's a trinket from bandit that, like, everybody wants, or lots of people do anyway. House of Cards. Yep, that's the one. And, you know, somebody might want the lucky ring. Escape only gets you 3 bosses, and you need 4 for 2 vault slots. That is annoying. How do we feel about the raid renown this time around? I know it's getting me kind of useful quality of life upgrades in the raid, but I feel like I still don't really, I haven't really figured out what's going on with it. It's just every now and then I turn something into the hotel in the raid. I know I get rep while I'm raiding. I don't know, it's... Maybe I just didn't pay enough attention to it, but I feel like I have a hard time keeping straight like what I've earned and what I'm getting next. Blood Elf for Heritage? I have Blood Elf Heritage. I want to get kind of a little variety of alts set up to do... at the very least, like, chet lists and Undermine for collecting. And also, it's kind of fun to just get him into current season gear and try out some different specs. I'm in my baby Paladin era here. I'm just clearing the map of World Quest for more Steam Weedle rep. Up to 15k. It's coming along. Get another buff next week. I think I'm behind because there was a week where I didn't kill Gallywix. That's okay.
Before you buy, am I right? Let's show them some quality
Oh, it's a
samples.
skyrocket one. Okay.
Then they'll come running for more.
We need these jetpacks tested. Grab one and get in the air. Let me know how it handles.
I think it's cool that you're playing a class you kind of wrote off before. I definitely don't spend a lot of time on melee. I know what I like, for sure. It's fun to try different things every now and then, though. It's like in, what was it, Dragonflight, when I started playing a Blood Death Knight? Those I had really written off as being not my thing. Low Suns, thank you very much for the 6-month resub. Happy half a year. Hi. Yeah, maybe after Warlock, I'll, for my next alt, if I'm still enjoying, like, setting them up and gearing them up, I could do a randomizer, or I could just, like, roll for my existing 70 alts to pick which one to do next. I could just assign them each a number and do a / roll.
Any injuries? No?
That would make too much sense. Because I don't really need to be starting anymore from scratch. Leather class, yeah. I mean, I got druids for days. I just never quite know what to do with druids. I think if I was going to get into a druid, I would need to be like, I'm a feral druid, and just pretend the other specs don't exist. Something like that. Just do one spec of druid. Hope you do something where you can randomly get Disc Priest. What's a Disc Priest? I never heard of it. Must be a different game. Chore tracker, making me realize how much I don't do on alts. What kind of things does it put in your list? I wonder if I want it or if I would hate it. I guess I could try it. See what it says. It would probably be good for resonance crystal farming. You know what you could do for a subathon? Make one of the sub goals playing disc. You would get subs, I'm sure. I don't know why anybody wants me to. What do they even do? They put up a shield and it's like, oh no, he's going to absorb the damage. It's not quite healing and it's not quite not healing. Wow. Like, I don't get it. I guess that would be the point. Bountiful Delves, chat list, side gigs, theater. You can turn off and on what you want. Oh, okay. Hazel and Outlaw Rogue. Like the Weekora, but an add-on? Okay. Chore tracker, huh? The name the name is a like I get why they've called it that, but that's a choice for sure. Maybe it'd be feel more satisfying to do them though when you have like a nice tidy little list that you're checking off. Looks like there's two more. There's the special assignment and then one more race. At least I'm not doing professions on alts. I think that would kill me. I think that would be the death of me. That would be the point at which my brain explodes and we got no more birthdays.
We got Dark Fuse coming in hot. Lots of Dark Fuse. But you're the leading expert at killing them by now, ain't ya?
Savage Mustache, thank you for the brand new sub. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Squirrel Squad.
If Dark Fuse thinks we're gonna roll over and let him have Undermine, they better think again.
Did it give me some rep? It did. Some more crests. No airflow. Should we do it in reverse? Let's do it in reverse.
See you around.
Just to keep it interesting. Although I think I don't have a I don't think I have a turbo because I haven't actually unlocked it yet on this character. He's walking around with no turbo. He's turboless. That's okay. We've got the horn and that's the important thing. Although I'm pretty sure I just slowed down to use the horn. Maybe not. Okay. My reputation's looking 15.4. This one is at 5,200 of 7,500 for the first Paragon cache there. I cleaned up World Quest completely over here. I could do, if I wanted to get coffer key shards. Oh, I have 100 actually. I have an extra key. We can do another delve and get another champion piece. Shall we use our Delvo bot? I should put it in my bar. 20 bucks. I like this thing. Takes you to a random bountiful delve. If you're not picky about where you're going, it's great. One theory I read is the Ethereals took the Dark Heart thing. 11-2, we team up with Zel to stop them. I mean, I feel like some part of that is just stuff that we saw in the campaign. I don't know about teaming up with Zel though. How do you get the bot? From the Delve reward track, once you have gotten Let me see. Halfway? A little over halfway? Where is it? This point right here. 42k into the reward track. You can buy it off Reno Jackson in Dornegal. It's great. Highly recommend. Unfortunately, the cooldown does not reset or anything. I wish that was the case. I wish it reset after you finished a delve so you could just keep using it, kind of like the Mythic Plus portals. Oh, I never finished this one. Well, I suppose. I knew I was missing some for leveling. That would be why I don't have it. I found that the delve season actually went pretty fast. It was pretty good. I have 2 keys. And I got... Where did I get my extra key from? I do have 2 keys. Oh, I must have got one from a Renown or something. I'll open as many bountifuls as I can. Oops. Are you going to try to do solo underpin? Yes. Eventually, on my priest, when I get my brand fully leveled, my brand is like 64, 65 or so. I want to get him to 80 before I really like think about it again. Because I was trying it for a while when he was like 50 something and we were doing kind of sort of okay, but I was not making a ton of headway. I want to really juice up my brand before I go back in there. I think that'll make it feel a bit better. Gives you a key in the box? I thought I only got a key for my first 4 weekly boxes, and I was pretty sure I had done more than 4 weekly boxes already. But maybe not. Maybe I didn't count. Or does it always give a key? Regardless of how many you've looted. Try to summon your agent, I dare ya. Okay, now they will. Yeah, it's probably under my Renown. I did not look at what happened to me. Oh, I stood in a party crashing rocket? Oh no. That's fine. You know, they give you a few deaths for a reason. Yeah, I probably picked it up for the quartermaster. I bet you that was it. Are there more from the other quartermasters? Because that would be great for alt gearing if I could just juice him up. I gotta keep my eyes on the screen a little bit. I feel like I just fought you. I don't have another CC. Getting away from there. We never picked him up in season 1. Yeah, because this is like a brand new alt. I didn't do any of them on season 1. Any of my alts in season 1, so that'd be good. Get him some nice catch-up gear. It is easier to see the brand pots in this floor for sure. That is super nice. Especially because I need them. Oh, you know what else I need to do is use my trinkets. I have 2 unused trinkets and they're not going to use themselves. Oh dear. One of them summons a pirate. Lazy trinkets not proccing themselves. Unused trinkets are fun when they feel really impactful. and they have cooldowns that kind of line up with what you're doing. But I don't know. I got enough to be doing over here. I'm not at a lack of buttons. Macro in with something. They both need to be placed. I guess I could include in the macro placing them at like my feet or cursor or something like that since I'm melee, but I've got Garbage Mancers and Noggin Fogger right now, and they both need to be put on the ground. And they trigger a 30-second cooldown in the other one, so you can't even use them both at once. Mythic Vexy Trinket that just zooms a car at the mobs for a ton of damage. It's so simple and satisfying. Nice. One of my on-use trinkets I have my hunter is the bee buzzer that is from Cinderbrew that hops you onto like a little bee and charges you forward a little bit. And it's a bit awkward for a hunter to use because it like sticks you up in melee, but it does a lot of damage. I'm not mad at it. It's not too bad. Let's check something real quick. Nope. Okay. My priest trinkets are both passive and I love them very much. They're very good. Those puzzle boxes are always that pattern. I don't know why that is, but I don't mind because it makes them extremely fast to do. It is a little bit strange though. It definitely feels like they gave up on something at some point in making this. Like they couldn't decide how challenging they should be allowed to be for people to do them, and then they eventually decided to just make them like a complete gimme. Because it is true that if it was like, if it required a bunch of thinking, I probably wouldn't bother to stop for it for very long. Because the buffs are not something you have to finish the delve. They're pretty incidental. And if you make it so that the most effective thing for you to do is to just like wander by it and not bother, then people are just going to do that instead. You got a House of Cards trinket from your time walking chest. No way. Dude, that's awesome. You're gonna be unstoppable now. Champion? Oh, I'm still using a champion pick-me-up. If it's the right trinket, fully upgraded champion ones really truck. They're good. Hazel solves the Zereth Mortis puzzles without smashing them. Mm-hmm. There's a curiosity over there. Oh, there's an intern over here. Because we need one more. Yeah, gotta do this. Those guys really do hurt. Yeah, it's painful. I want that curiosity, but probably not enough to clear 2 packs. I just need 2 more prisoners freed. We got one of them at least over here. I'm probably gonna have to kill one of these Deep Walker guys.
Frontal.
But maybe I'll get him in my bioprinter. And then I'll have my own Deep Walker Guardian.
Frontal.
Call him Harvey.
Frontal.
Yeah, my single target not so good. My AoE's great for my gear level. My single target struggles for sure. I wonder if there's something about it that I'm not doing correctly.
Watch your step.
Oh, Bran's got your back.
And then one more. No, he's free. I missed a prisoner somewhere. Oh, there he is. Kind of thought that caster would
Watch
like,
your step.
come over here. That's how you can tell I don't do an awful lot of tanking. Oh, I should have just walked on the potions. Gosh, darn it. Okay, we're so close. It's right over there. I can still see the potions. We're so close. I've been getting a lot of the gear for the same slots, so I have a lot of champion gear that like overlaps either champion or veteran slots, and that's always kind of frustrating when you're first gearing up. I wonder what hurts so badly.
Watch your step.
If I stepped in an AoE or something. Must have done. One boss left? Yeah, Researcher Venkex. We'll remember to use some trinket or another. Garbage Mancer, I suppose. It's an AoE trinket, but maybe this fight has ads. Could happen.
Watch your step. Interrupt.
Oh, I wonder if this is going to be an area denial fight. That could be a problem.
Watch your step.
Because I don't do such good damage.
Interrupt.
Drag him around the edge and see how much time we get. Oh, I wonder if I was standing in something there. Standing in one of the beams, maybe.
Watch your step. Interrupt.
They'll maybe use it that way.
Watch your step.
They really have you do this for a few minutes.
Interrupt. Watch your step.
That's more like it.
Nice. Alright. We're hoping for a nice piece of loot in maybe a helmet, or a neck, or a cloak, or bracers, you know. Those would be great slots to get. Those are bracers. They are actually better than what I had on. They're blue adventure, but what do we get? I got a belt. I have a champion belt, and it gave me a champion belt. Oh. Boo boo. Womp womp. Well, you know what? I'm putting on these secret treasures arm plates. And I got War Within Superior, because we got at least blue gear on in every slot now. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Well, you know what? Let's go back to... Dornigal. Oh yeah, he can also buy keys too. I wonder if I can do another one any faster. Anthony's just getting too stacked. The game's trying to nerf him. Cool Mog? Thanks. I like it. He has an oar. It's very tall. Not that I'm finishing it or anything right now, but I feel like I'm not too far off of Glory of the Delver. I need one more Earthcrawl Mine Story, one Waterworks, one Dread Pit. One's... Oh no, I needed quite a few of them actually. missing a fair handful. DH are crazy in Delve, so easy. Nice. Yeah, I'm struggling with boss damage right now for single target. I have a socket in my adventurer neck. Should I put something in it? What kind of delves we got? We could do a Dread Pit actually. I think I need a thing for it. Yeah, I could get a Dread Pit story if I'm lucky. Dark Fuse Disruption is what we're looking for.
A little weave rat told me you arrived. Our threads will cross again.
Oh, you know how I can get there actually? I can just take a portal. I can just teleport with my dungeon portal. It's probably pretty close to Darkflame Cleft. I love that those portals are account-wide now. That is so nice. That is so convenient. I will not stop at the pet battle for 14 polished pet charms. I will not stop at the pet battle for 14 polished pet charms. I got a coffer key. We can send. Actually, I'm gonna stop by. I'm curious. Stop by the Renown vendor here and just see if I can pick up a nice little nice extra key, or maybe some Valor Stones and stuff.
Someone didn't get the message.
Valor Stones and crests.
These are earthen resources.
Maybe just Valor Stones, because the crest would have been from last season. Maybe? No, they'll give me Undermine crests. That's nice. And a key? Yeah, so you get a key from each Renown on a new wall. That's nice. That's basically a piece of champion gear. You have like 24k pet charms still for pets, trying to just buy them, which is why I keep going broke. 24k. I guess they did add quite a few to vendors over the years. Oh yeah, get an enchanted runed Harbinger crest, not an Undermine crest. Got excited for a second there. Yes, now 1150. He's not in danger of capping on Valor Stones, but he's definitely got more to work with. I'm going to be so insufferable once player housing comes. So excited. Nice. Part of it's for Flawless Worm. Yeah, that is a huge chunk. It's pretty though. Flawless Amethyst Bubble. Sometimes he'll give you the rainbow buff. Do an 8. You know what? Just for fun. No, I'll stick with red today. I'll stick with red today. I almost changed to prop, but I feel like we're getting some good learning done here.
Watch your step.
We just need to be cautious of AoEs and I don't know. I don't know what I need to do to work my single target. Change specs probably. You see the rainbow buff? Yeah. It's not on use or anything, but like if you have him summoned, it'll show up eventually. He'll occasionally buff you, and you'll get the little rainbow trail from the prismatic bauble. And there's a little chat emote as well that happens.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step.
Okay, we get tossed across the chasm. Easy peasy. Get started this end. We're rescuing 10 kobolds. And we want to look for the red ones, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Do most of my pet charms, checking mission tables in the phone app. Oh, you used to do it, yeah.
Nice fight.
Yeah, I used to do that too. I got a lot of them in Shadowlands, kind of the way Zoldak did. With the mission table add-on alts mission tables. I would just run them. I still do occasionally, if I remember to log on my old Shadowlands main. You know, our table's all set up and everything, there's no harm in it. You can, it's pretty self-sufficient because it takes anima to send missions, but you can get anima from sending missions. You don't even need to farm extra anima on them if you don't want, you can just send any extra followers. I don't have any way to sneak past him, I don't think. I guess I can try and walk. Nope, not happening.
Frontal.
Is there an add-on for all the mission tables? What's the most up-to-date one these days? They kind of come and go. I think the last one I used was TLDR missions. I don't know if it works for all the mission tables or if it's just Shadowlands. I haven't run any in a while.
Here's your take of the spoils.
TLDR for Shadowlands. Is there any one add-on that does all the different expansions quite well? Download an add-on for each era. Gotcha.
You smell like an ally.
Garrison Mission Manager for a long time. Haven't checked if it's up to date recently. Yeah, I've used that one before too. I remember TLDR used to feel like the most cheesy of them all because it did the most automation. It was good though. Worked a real treat. I don't know if it says good things about the content though, if the best part of it is when you can make the computer do it for you. I don't really miss mission tables as part of the end game. I don't think I need to do this for entry.
Fantastic.
Although I suppose you could pull a big can of worms of content that is more fun with add-ons and without add-ons. You could make that argument for a long time. Oh, I wonder if I should have killed that spreader, the web spreader down below if I didn't want to mess with this. Maybe it's that one over there. So that's a wraith.
Interrupt. Charging. Move.
Oh, the treasure rift.
Frontal.
I didn't mean to open it.
Charging. Move.
That's fine. I feel like the bouncing grenades do a lot of work of just interrupting casts and stopping mobs and reducing incoming damage.
Charging. Move. Frontal.
My single target damage is so woeful. This is pitiful. This is sad. Holy moly. Oh, for heaven's sake. Alright. Gold from WOD missions came directly from the table itself. Before they nerfed it, you would get gold straight from the table. Salvaging was also good, but you would get gold straight from missions. And they would be pretty good. And the resources to send the missions were just freely picked up in your garrison on your alts and stuff, and they would just respawn on their own. Like, they would just refill. It was, it was a little out of hand.
Frontal. Frontal.
Free game time back in the day. Absolutely.
Frontal.
That's how I paid for my WoW sub for years. I stocked up. I bought 2 years worth of WoW subs with tokens. And then I started buying TCG mounts on the auction house. That's why they put gold sinks in. I feel like inflation really got away from them in WoD. Like, there was always inflation, and there was always going to be, but it got dire quite quickly. It really shot up. Okay, thoughts and prayers. This is gonna be a little bit tough, I think.
Watch your step. Watch your step. AOE incoming.
You know, one thing I don't have is like a little defensive. I must have one, but I don't know what it is.
Watch your step.
I guess I have Final Reckoning. Or not Final Reckoning, Shield of Vengeance. That shields me a little bit.
Watch your step.
Kupachi, thank you very much for the brand new
Watch
sub.
your step.
Appreciate it.
AOE incoming.
Welcome to the Squirrel Squad. Thanks for being here.
Watch your step.
I must be doing something wrong. This damage is so different.
Watch your step. Watch your step. AOE incoming.
Oh, it was one of the Dread Pit stories I needed, apparently. Or, well, I don't know if it was, actually. I was pretty sure I just needed Dark Fuse Disruption. Alright, we've got a Bountiful chest to open, and we're really hoping for not a slot that we already have. We got a neck. I will take it. That's huge. That helps. Perfect. Oh, I got a transmug. I got the red shroom cap. Ooh, this would be fun with the, that color would go much better with the new trading post set that I bought. I kind of want to play around with that. That'll be fun. Here, let's heart that to Dornagal. So many adjustments you can make for more single target. Yeah, I'm going to have to look into that. It's hard because I want the AoE for a lot of things, but like, and in Delves I find myself taking like 5 minutes on bosses, or at least it feels like it.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable. My thanks for your patronage.
You can switch talents in Delves, yes. They do let you do that. I just don't know if I want to stop and change out builds, like, before bosses. It just sounds kind of clunky. Isle with Raid and Oldham? It changes back and forth between the two week to week. So 1 week it'll be in Oldham and 1 week it'll be in Vale. It'll go back and forth. Can I buy anything with oh, those are just cosmetics. What can I buy with undercoins? I know I can buy keys, and they're 1,000 now each, which is probably worth it, especially for him. He could also get veteran gear, though. He could get veteran gear with undercoins. You could even get warbound veteran gear with undercoins. Although I feel like I'm saving up my undercoins in a lot of characters to finish collecting like the cosmetics. I don't have all of that yet. So I don't know. Maybe. These are pretty easy though. Like a helmet might be really good. His back really sucks. And that's like 500 coins. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy 2 veteran pieces for undercoins. I don't love it, but like, it's gonna help a lot. There we go, 633 just from that. Another achievement, draconically epic. Nice.
I have just the thing, Wanderer. May your feet find good
And get rid of a couple of those things so that we don't have to worry about dunking any gold into upgrading them.
Farewell, friend of the Grummles.
Maybe like 800 gold, and I might be able to actually sell it. What the heck, Hazel? Paladin Hazel, new for me, double the holy. Yeah, this is my new alt. You want to see his transmog? He's fabulous. He's got an ore. That is my weapon. I never get to use two-handed melee weapons, so I wanted to really enjoy myself. Oh. And I'm gonna see if I can send any upgrades on him, because you know what are his valor stones and crest for if not to buy upgrades? May as well. May as well. He's at 633. I feel like 640 is kind of my casual goal. 640, maybe 650-ish for stuff like this. So if I can just get some of these things to kind of like 4 of 8. Need some new bracers. Oh, yeah, that's true. I mean, they're adventure. They're blue. I could get them to 632 if I upgrade them. Hopefully I get a drop soon. I've been getting the same slots over and over again. I'm trying to, like, sort of spread out my goods between my different pieces of gear here. And then those are good stats for me, I think, so I'm gonna... maybe it's Crit Mastery that's good for me. Warbound Champion plate chest. I did, but I didn't want to use it on him because he already has a veteran chest. I can't fully explain that. I'm saving it. I'm saving it for the next Paladin. I don't know. I don't know what other plate character I think I'm going to level. Well, now he's at 637. That was actually like a ton of item level from just spending some Valor Stones that we got today. You know, we didn't even... spend very well. I guess we spent a couple hours playing, but we didn't spend super long grinding those. Okay, get rid of a few more things from the bags, make it all nice and clean. That was some great progress on him for today. Plus, we got resonance crystals. We got. I think I can sell that sword. I think I can sell that sword. 600. Warrior. That's true. I will be due for a warrior era. A couple hundred gold from these. Not too bad. Don't need that polearm, do I? Although I want to make sure I don't get rid of my my one-handed, my shield. That's my prot set. And then my two-hander is this veteran axe. Crinkle will rise again. Yeah. Yeah. Just making sure I'm not selling anything that's part of my gear. Scary. I don't want the pizza. Okay. I don't even want the bandages. I'm deleting them. Oh, he's got 28k gold too. Not bad. Alrighty. Man, that stream went fast. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow for a Sunday morning stream. I think we'll find something fun to do. I think Anthus is kind of set for the week. He's done plenty of delves. Let me check my vault. Yeah, he's done plenty of delves. He's gonna get 2 649 pieces to choose from, and if I end up squeezing him into an alt key, he can maybe get a piece from that, but like, those will be, I think, hero track that he can choose from. So if he's good, then maybe we start thinking, I mean, I know it's going to be Darkmoon Fair, so we're going to turn in our market research and see about maybe some Dark Fuse rep, but it might be time to start another alt. I was thinking some kind of warlock. Maybe boy, maybe somebody new. You know. Gosh, Night Elf warlocks are weird. 645 is pretty reasonable to get time-wise. 1 to 2 weeks of very casual, just delves and weeklies will get you there with upgrades. If you step foot into dungeons or raid, then you're gonna be getting it even faster. Not the fox. I like how the warlock casting idol animation is like so feral. Earthen warlock. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, maybe undead. I do love undeads. They have some lovely new hair options. I vote undead or elf. When was the last time I played a void elf? I feel like I never do that. They're just so like, look, her arm looks like you could like bonk it into a refrigerator and it would just fall off. Her elbows are like insect joints. They're so pinchy. I don't know. I haven't looked at their hair in a while. Do they have nice hairs? No, they didn't get any new ones. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up for today. That's a tomorrow me problem. Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate the company and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye!